Hey, Steve, where did you go? I looked all over the hotel, but I can't find you. Let's go have lunch.
Something surprising happened to me. I was just filled with my own sense of destiny.
What do you mean? What happened?
Don't be surprised. I just met Mia.
Huh? What do you mean you met Mia?
Well, as far as I can tell, she's still hung up on me. The look in her eyes told me that.
Of course not. She's married. She's living happily with her wonderful husband. You dumped her and hurt her, didn't you? There's no way she's still in love with you. Stop making weird assumptions.
No, she's so attached to me that she had to follow us on her honeymoon.
I've never heard that from her.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to get back together with your sister.
What? What are you talking about? We just got married. We're on our honeymoon right now. There's no way you're going back together with Mia.
Are you jealous? But you know what? Now that I know how she feels about me, I have to get back with her.
Huh?
I have to take responsibility as a man.
What's going on here?
We're on our honeymoon, but we're canceling the marriage.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? I mean, are you out of your mind? Is this some kind of joke? Because it's not funny at all.
What are you talking nonsense? I'm serious. I even talked to her.
Seriously?
I was strolling through the hotel garden and for some reason, she was there. I couldn't help but talk to her, and she smiled kindly and said she was here alone. When I heard she said that, I felt destiny.
Huh?
She still has feelings for me. She couldn't forget me even after she got married, so she chased after me, right? What a pure heart she has. It would be a shame for a man to let that go.
There must be some mistake. What about me then?
Are you jealous? Well, I understand. We were just on our honeymoon.
That's right. We've only been married for 2 days. And you're calling it a divorce already?
That's right. As I said, I feel sorry for you that we've been married for only 2 days. But I was struck by Mia's love, you know?
I think that's a complete assumption. Mia is married, you know that.
Oh my God, don't you get it? Married or not, there's no barrier to loving someone.
Isn't that too selfish? One day you just dumped her like a thing because you were tired of her. And then you walked away. I've seen with my own eyes how desperate she was. She said she never wanted to see you again.
That's not true. Then why did she follow me on my honeymoon?
I think you're wrong. Actually, Mia is happily married and living a happy life. She didn't attend our wedding because she didn't want to see you. I understand how she feels, so I was okay with that.
That was her plan. She made me think so and planned to follow me on our honeymoon. There's no doubt about it.
You're dreaming. I'm speechless. There's absolutely no way that's true.
You know what? I feel like Mia and I are destined to be together. I think it's a sign that we should be together.
Okay. That's enough. Don't be silly. Let's go have lunch.
Are you mocking me? Are you making fun of Mia's true feelings?
What? I don't understand. Why would you think that?
She couldn't forget me no matter how hard she tries. That's why she chased me all the way here, right? Don't you understand she's in love with me?
That doesn't make any sense at all. Mia was able to meet a wonderful man and got married. She's living a happy life, you know? There's no way she would have followed you here.
Then why is she here at the hotel?
Well,
You wouldn't be alone in a foreign country without a reason. You're so jealous that you can't comprehend her pure heart.
huh? That's enough.
Is there any way to get a divorce right away?
What?
I want to divorce you right away and tell her how I feel about her.
Steve, what are you talking about? What are you trying to do?
I'm going to go find out how we can get divorced right now.
Steve, wait a minute, please. Hey, Steve, how long are you going to be out there? Why don't you come back to our room?
Hey, Nora, I'm at the front desk.
What are you doing at the front desk?
I was doing some research. I found the divorce papers on the internet, so I'm having them printed out.
What? Divorce papers? Are you serious? Are you seriously thinking of divorcing me?
Of course I am. I told you. I really felt Mia's love. I'm going to continue my trip with her from now on.
Huh?
I know this is in reverse order, but I'm going to enjoy my honeymoon with Mia first. And then, I'm going to register our marriage after I return to the US. I'll decide where to live after that.
So that's why you're preparing the divorce papers now?
That's right, you're so correct. So, why don't you go home first?
What do you mean?
It's obvious, isn't it? Go home first and file the divorce papers.
Huh? How selfish are you? Besides, did you even ask how Mia really feels about you?
That's not necessary. I understood everything with her gentle smile. She couldn't really say anything since you were here. That's why she wanted to follow me on the honeymoon and see me at a glance. She was trying to tell me her feelings by her eyes.
You're a real easygoing guy, aren't you? It's too ridiculous to keep listening to you.
What the hell? You're mad at me because my feelings have returned to Mia? I'm definitely divorcing you.
All right. I'm with you on the divorce. I was a fool to have high hopes for you.
What are you talking so cocky about? You just go home and file the divorce papers as soon as possible.
All right, I'll go home first. I don't care what's going to happen to you.
Hey, Nora, you're home already, right?
Yes, I am. You're enjoying your honeymoon with Mia, right?
Well,
I just filed the divorce papers. Now that you and I are divorced, I'm happy to say that it went off without a problem. You just wanted to make sure I filed it, right?
no, it's...
What's wrong?
I was wrong.
What?
About Mia. I was completely mistaken.
I'm sure you were. I told you she is married. There was no way she was following you on her honeymoon.
I was strolling around the hotel trying to get back together with her. Then I ran into her again. I asked her to marry me now that we're divorced. She said, "Don't say such a horrible thing."
I told you, she never wanted to see you again.
Then I asked her why she gave me that kind smile. She said she couldn't do anything but smile. She said she was so stiff she couldn't move.
I'm sure that's true. Because she didn't attend the wedding because she didn't want to see you. It must have been hell for her to see you there.
Don't talk like that.
Which one of us is the terrible one?
Mia was staying at that hotel on a business trip.
Oh, was she? Come to think of it, I think she was talking about a business trip around the time of the wedding.
What? Why didn't you tell me that earlier?
Because I had totally forgotten about it.
She said she married her boss at work and they are happy. Since they work at the same place, so he understands her position very well and is the best partner she could have.
That's what I heard too. I told you she's living a happy marriage life.
When she heard you started dating me, she wanted us to break up, but she just couldn't say that, seeing your happy face with me. But she was happy that we got divorced so soon.
Is that right? I appreciate the way she feels about it. I know I'm right too. I'm glad I divorced you so quickly.
Don't say that, Nora. I want you to get back together with me. I still want to stay married to you. I thought you were the only one. I'm sure the whole reason I met Mia was to make sure you were the only one for me.
Don't be naive. Who would want to get back together with a lousy guy like you? I have no intention of getting back together with you.
Yeah? Were you really going to be so cold about it?
Of course. Think about what you did. Besides, I told your parents that we're divorced.
Seriously?
Well, they were so mad at you. They said they couldn't allow their son to do such a shameful thing. They apologized over and over again.
Oh my God.
So I told them about the time you dumped Mia, and they got even more furious. They don't consider you as their son anymore. They said they will never let you step into their home because they're breaking off the relationship with you.
Oh no.
Well, I don't know if anyone will take your side. When you come back, you're going to have to do your best to live on your own.
Wait a minute. I want to start over with you, Nora. I'm going to remarry you and be happy.
I refuse to get back together with you. I doubt I'll ever see you again, but I wish you well.
Wait a minute. Nora, it's an emergency. Reply to me. Please, respond immediately.
What is it already? You're so persistent. I have nothing to say to you.
That's the thing. I'm supposed to be back home tomorrow. And I can't find my passport. Do you know where it is?
Your passport? I don't have your passport. You must have lost it.
No way. I understand I'm not very good at organizing. That's why I left it with you, because I didn't want to lose it.
What? I don't remember about keeping your passport.
No, I put it in your suitcase. I put it in the zipper part of your suitcase.
You're lying, right? I'm going to check it now. I'll get back to you. I checked my suitcase, and I found your passport in the inside zipper.
I knew it. I definitely left it with you. I was not lying, right? I knew it was in your suitcase.
You just put it there on your own, didn't you? You didn't tell me anything about it.
What are you talking about? I told you. You took my passport on purpose to harass me, didn't you? You must have been really frustrated that I told you that I was going to get back together with Mia.
Huh? Don't be silly. Why would I do such stupid thing? I don't even want to see you, so I didn't do it.
I don't care what you did, but if you have my passport, I'm not able to go home. Do something about it.
You don't have to come home, do you? Why don't you go find a job and live there?
Huh? You've got to be kidding me. Now come back with my passport.
Huh? Why should I do that? You're the one who suddenly asked me to leave, remember? And there's no way I'm going back there. Do something about it yourself.
You're being too irresponsible.
You're the one who sent me back. Besides, there are ways to get back home without a passport. I'm going to explain to you how to do it, and you're going to do it exactly as I say, okay?
You want me to do it myself?
There's no one else who can take care of the formalities for you, right?
That's true, but...
First, go to the embassy or consulate general and tell them you lost your passport. And they will take care of you.
Where is the embassy or consulate general?
Just check the map or ask someone. Also, travel documents for temporary return are often issued relatively quickly. I recommend a travel document rather than getting a new passport.
I don't care what you recommend.
Once your travel document is issued, contact the airline to reconfirm your flight. Make sure you can board with your travel document. After explaining everything so carefully, I'm sure you'll be fine.
You want me to do it myself? It's your fault that I don't have a passport, right?
If you don't want to do it, that's fine. You don't have to come back. I'm a stranger who's already divorced from you. I don't care what happens to you.
Don't say that. I want to go back to my home.
Then you're on your own.
Oh no.
So when you get back home, my lawyer will be talking to you.
Huh? Lawyer?
Yes. We're going to have to discuss about alimony, wedding, and the honeymoon trip expenses. So I've decided to ask a lawyer who works at my office to help me. It's faster to have these discussions through a specialist. Above all, I don't want to see your face or hear your voice.
Oh no.
I sent the contact information of my lawyer to your boss at your office.
Wait a minute. What does my boss have to do with this? Why would you do that?
Because your parents have broken off their relationship with you too. There was nowhere else to send. After consulting with my lawyer, it was decided that sending it to your boss would be the surest way to tell you. So that's what I did. Well then, good luck.
Nora, wait. This whole thing was my fault. Please, forgive me. I'll get down on my knees and apologize from the bottom of my heart. Just give me one more chance. I want you to get back together with me.
I told you I'm not. I nor my sister have no intention of getting back together with you. From now on, don't ever appear in front of us again. If you ever contact me or show yourself to me, I will have to deal with you immediately through my lawyer.
Nora, don't be so harsh. Listen to me. I know how much I love you. Nora!
Steve somehow made it back to the US, but through my lawyer, he was charged for the wedding and honeymoon, as well as alimony. The amount was a lot that he couldn't handle it on his own, and he couldn't rely on his parents. So he borrowed money and paid it all in one lump sum. Furthermore, since I sent the lawyer's contact information to his workplace, this incident came to light within the office. As a result, his sloppy behavior became known, and he was subjected to cold stares. Some employees started whispering about what was going on, and Steve found it hard to concentrate on his work. He had no choice but to quit his job. With debts, he is now working several part-time jobs a day to make ends meet. I don't know how long he will be able to keep his strength, but I hope he will be able to repay his debts. I have to start a new life on my own. I will have doubts in men for a while, But I hope that one day I will meet a wonderful man and want to marry him.
Hey, Catherine, it's been 5 years, right?
What? Lisa? What do you want?
You're so cold.
And what made you think that I'd be kind to you?
But it's been 5 years. You could at least say something like, wow, how have you been?
I couldn't care less about what you've been doing the past 5 years.
What? You're so mean. Oh, I see. You're still mad about your boyfriend Toby from college, right? Oh my god, it's already been 5 years. I understand that I might have taken him from you. But it can't be helped. I was just more attractive to him than you. Besides, it seems that Toby's already married another woman.
I don't really care about Toby anymore. After all, he was the type of guy to just casually start dating another girl while he already has a girlfriend. We only dated for 2 months, so I'm glad I was able to figure that out about him quickly.
I see, but what about your current boyfriend?
What?
What would you do if I told you that I stole your boyfriend again?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm not lying, I actually did steal your boyfriend. I found out about how great of a guy he was and knew that we were meant for each other. I'm afraid he's mine now.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you want to hear about how we met? You're such a masochist. Fine, I'll tell you. I actually work part-time at a shop near the building of the company you and your boyfriend work at. I saw you two going home together one day.
When was this?
Around 3 months ago? So I waited for a day he would go home alone and talk to him then. I showed him all of my charms, and by the next morning, he was completely in love with me.
I see. Well, that is what you're so good at. This situation feels so familiar.
Yeah, you're the one to blame for not taking more care of your femininity. It's wrong if you point that jealousy of yours towards me.
I'm sorry to ruin your fun, but I don't have a boyfriend.
What?
I'm not even working at a company right now.
What are you saying? Stop embarrassing yourself. I saw it with my own eyes. It's no use trying to lie to me.
But I'm not lying.
Then why did I see you and your boyfriend walking together? How are you going to explain that?
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about, but clearly you just mistook someone else for me.
You're so embarrassing.
I really don't recall the situation you're talking about. If you've got nothing else to say, then can we please end the conversation already?
What? Already?
Bye then.
Fine. See you later, Catherine. Catherine, listen. I've got an important announcement.
What is it? Didn't I tell you not to contact me anymore?
Oh, I thought it was fine since you weren't blocking me.
I heard from somewhere that blocking people like you makes things worse. So I left you unblocked on purpose.
Wow, no mercy, huh? I'm afraid that you won't be so tough after you hear what I have to say, though.
What?
Me and your boyfriend, well, I guess your ex-boyfriend now, are getting married.
What? Is that the person you were talking about a few days ago?
Of course, so how does it feel? You must feel really mad. At our ages, it's normal to start thinking about marriage, right? Sorry for stealing another boyfriend.
Sorry to interrupt you while you seem to be having so much fun apologizing, but I really don't know what you're talking about. Me and my husband aren't divorcing yet, so there's no way you'd be able to marry him.
Wait, what do you mean, husband? But you haven't even married yet.
My husband's sitting next to me right now.
Then who's the person watching TV with me in the same room?
Like I said, I have no idea who you're talking about. My husband says he doesn't even know you.
So you can't come up with a valid excuse, can you? You're just mad you lost. Besides, there's no way someone like you could get married faster than me.
But I actually did get married though.
Stop trying to boast. It's not working. Oh, my boyfriend's calling me, so I gotta go now.
Wait, who's this boyfriend you're talking about?
Did I really say? Obviously, it's your ex-boyfriend.
I'm asking his name.
Bye.
Lisa!
Hi, Catherine. I turned in the marriage papers yesterday.
Oh, okay. Then it's clear the person you're marrying isn't my husband.
What? You're still saying that? I'm actually starting to feel bad for you. You must have loved him very much, but he chose me over you. So you need to move on, okay? I'm the one who's his wife.
I'm telling you, I'm not divorced. I would never cheat on my husband with another guy. So it's clear this boyfriend of yours has nothing to do with me.
Whoa! You really don't give up, do you? Miles is mine now, no matter how much you deny it.
What? Miles?
Yep, your ex-boyfriend Miles. I'll say this one more time for your sake. I'm just a better woman than you.
But that's not my boyfriend. Actually, I'm pretty sure that guy's a criminal.
What? What's this about suddenly?
I want to make sure before I explain it to you. Where was this building you said you saw me and Miles go out of together?
Huh? I don't know the name of the building. But Miles says he works for Goldman Sachs in Manhattan.
Goldman Sachs, huh?
You work there too, right?
What? No, I'm just a housewife.
Huh?
Ah, I understand now. I see what's going on.
What are you talking about? And what's with you suddenly calling him a criminal? Did you go crazy or something?
I'm going to have to explain, so just listen. You see, I have a cousin who works at the same Goldman Sachs building in Manhattan.
Your cousin?
That cousin is my aunt's daughter. My aunt and my mother are identical twins, so that's probably why we look so similar to each other.
Oh,
And the name of my cousin's ex-boyfriend was Miles.
what?
So the guy you thought you stole from me is actually my cousin's ex-boyfriend. I'm pretty sure this is what's happening.
So you're saying I mistook someone else for you?
Yup, that's it. Besides, I moved to California last year when I got married.
California?
That's not the end of the story.
What?
My cousin sued this Miles of yours for trying to pull a marriage scam on her.
He's a con artist?
He hinted marriage to her and was able to steal quite a large sum of money from my cousin.
It can't be.
But this isn't just my cousin.
What?
It seems that there were two other women as well. The two of them together with my cousin are trying to bring this Miles to court.
He's being accused by 3 women?
Basically, yeah. Apparently, he went to pick out a place for the marriage and got the parents' blessing with all 3 of the women. Frightening, isn't it?
Miles is... There's no way!
They were able to sue him, and the whole matter was settled apparently. But he must have had to get a loan to pay that much money.
Wait a minute, why did he marry me if he's in such a situation?
Well, this is just a guess, but he must have found out from somewhere that your family was rich.
What?
He must have been planning on sharing the debt with you after marriage. After all, he did just get sued by 3 women at once.
That won't do. My parents disown me, so I can't rely on them anymore.
What? Really?
All I did was ask them to pay off my debt for me.
What? You're in debt, Lisa?
Yes, the only reason I stole Miles in the first place was because I thought he must have had a lot of money if he worked at Goldman Sachs.
Oh, apparently he was fired.
What?
One of the women who sued him was in an important position at Goldman Sachs. and the other was an employee at an important client company. It seems they decided to fire him for the damages he did to the company.
So Miles is unemployed?
It seems so.
But I already married him.
You should divorce him as soon as possible.
I don't want as such to stain my life at such a young age.
Huh?
I know I'm going to sue you and your cousin.
What?
It's you and your cousin's fault this happened. It's because you two look so familiar. Because of that, I was tricked into marrying the worst guy ever. I'm going to be asking 50K from each of you for a total of 100K, paid in full immediately. You should have experienced what it's like to be in deep debt as well.
No.
What?
It's a waste of time talking to someone like you who thinks they're always the one who's right. So, goodbye.
You're going to run away?
You're the one who's running away from reality, Lisa. Bye for real this time. After that, I had my phone number changed due to advice from my husband. I found out from a friend later on, but apparently Lisa once had an affair with a married man. She was sued by the wife and was forced to get a loan. It was basically the same thing with the con artist Miles. I really don't understand why she enjoys things like this so much. But in the end, two people with debts stemming from relationship troubles meet and out of greed end up marrying each other. If this isn't karma, I don't know what is. It's almost like one of those stories. The two of them tried to pull a Badger game, but immediately got caught by the police. How I heard of that is another story.